Alright, hey guys, it's me, Giga. Just want to let you know that this is the 250 subscriber special video and the late 18th birthday special. This was supposed to be for my 18th birthday. Now, just before this video starts, yeah, that's what I wanted to clarify. This was for my 18th birthday and all that, but it's now the 250 subscriber special because of like issues with DaVinci and all that, which I couldn't get to do at that time. But yeah, 3 months later, I'm finally doing this video. And I've just about finished exams at this point, so I'm basically more eager to do some more videos like this and all that. And stick till the end because there's a teaser at the end. I hope you really like that. And yeah, this video will take about an hour to watch. Hopefully it's not too long, but it's probably going to be a bit long. So yeah, I hope you guys are in for the ride because it's a very special video, and I've been playing this for an extremely long time. So I hope that you guys are actually excited for this. But yeah, enough of my rambling. I'll see you guys in the video. I'm out.
Hey guys, it's me, Giga, and today is a very special day. And that's because today's my birthday. Yes, that's right. Today's the day I turn 18 years old, as of now. And it's been a long ride. So as a special video, I'm going to take a trip down memory lane and share with you guys the games I've made in my teen years. All the way back since 2015, when I was 13 years old. These games range in quality from acceptable to downright appalling. I hope you enjoyed this video. But before I begin, I'd like to thank everyone who has supported me throughout my game making journey, and they've been with me for the past 5 years or so. Damn, that's been quite a long time. I really cannot stress that enough. I wouldn't be where I am today without all of you. And here's another thing. I will be including Sonic Oxilary in this list, so we'll be going from Sonic Team Hedgehog episode 1 to Sonic Oxilary, so we'll be going all the way through. But I'm not counting my indie game, I'm not counting Veredilia because it's not a Sonic fan game. So I'm only going to show off all the Sonic fan games I've made as a teenager. But, enough rambling. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this special birthday video of the history of giga6152's Sonic fan games. I hope you enjoy. Alright, so first game up on this list. Oh boy, this is the first game I ever made. Wow, this one's called Sonic the Hedgehog, Team Hedgehog Episode 1. Obviously got the Sonic 4 inspiration there. And as you can see, didn't get that much, 699 views as of now. Wow, October 9th, 2015. That's quite a while ago. I'm looking at this now and thinking, why did I make this? Oh yeah. I'll give you a bit of a history lesson. This was actually part of an assignment in IT class in year 7, and I made this game for it. And I was like, hell yeah, this looks awesome. I used to think it was awesome, but now, damn, I think it's just pure trash. But here's instructions and all that. Someone's remixed it, actually. I'll put all of this stuff in the description so that you can see where I've come from. But here we go, let's play Sonic Team Hedgehog Episode 1. Let's click the green flag. Oh boy, this music. Wow. Just wow. Do you think that this is awesome? With the wave and this crappy ass compression of logo and shit. Let's press spacebar right now. You can even go to a sound test if you want, but I'm not going to do that. We'll just play the game. And you get 3 zones to play. Emerald Hill, Love Reef, and XX. I'm just going to play Emerald Hill, Act 1 first. Who cares? And we have a pick between Sonic and Shadow. We'll pick Sonic first, because of course. And let's play this piece of shit. Alright, moving, jumping. You press the A key to do that. Alright, I'm going to suffer through this. Hopefully I don't die. You get 1 life, but it doesn't really matter. And everything kills you in this game. Everything kills you. And whenever you die, you got to click that green flag again and start all over again. It is absolutely bullshit. I cannot stress that enough. I'm jumping in midair. You can't roll in this game because this game is so poorly programmed. Oh boy. And I die again. Wow. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Now this game actually showed off before on my channel. It was for an April Fool's prank I did last year, where I released Amy and Cream and Sonic Auxiliary. But this you can say, fuck. This you can say is the real Sonic Auxiliary, and it was just planned all along. Fuck this. We'll pick Shadow for this one. Apparently his levels are harder, so to speak, but... Oh, great. Look at that compression. Look at the lava, how well drawn that is. That is top quality art skills right there. Not even my future self could replicate this quality of assurance. Alright, make sure not to get any... I don't remember the level design at all. Alright, that's that. Done. We'll play again. Play Act 2, why not? It's Sonic. Just because I feel like it. The controls in this game are just absolutely... Oh, there's a glitch where you can actually just hit the signpost and you'll end it. I never saw that when I initially made this back in 2015 as a 13-year-old kid. But yep, this is the shit where I started from, alright? I never knew nothing about Game Maker or nothing like that, alright? It's just me, Scratch, and I used to have a lot of fun with it back in the day, and I really enjoyed it for what it was. It was like the best shit ever before I realised, oh shit, there's a Game Maker program that I can actually download and make better games with. Sure, I might as well do that. Let's play XX Zone, we'll pick Sonic for this one. Oh yeah, that's taken right from Sonic Rush. Let's move it, boys. Okay. And Eggman, look at that awesome sprite. Look at how great that sprite looks. Yep. This is fucking amazing. This is Game of the Year 2015. Can you actually move past that? You can move past that. This is how buggy this game is. Can you die, please? Oh, I think I glitched it. It's been almost 5 years since I published this. And damn, it has never aged well. Well, I just painted it white over the sprite so to make it look like he was getting hit. That's just outstanding work right there. Well done. Stock explosion sound effect I stole right from the internet. Because, you know, let me turn that down. Alright, let's do the final blow. Yep, and you're not supposed to do it right away, you have to wait for the music, otherwise it will glitch out. Here we go. Wow. Bravo. Bravo, Giga. Bravo. How do you think of that game? Do you think that was the best shit ever? Better than any Sonic game ever? Better than Sonic Mania even? Oh well, I should probably censor this shit because they're just people's real names. Fuck that shit. But that's the credits. You can listen to the whole song if you want, but it's just, I'm still actually kind of liking this. Damn, oh damn. But yeah, and there's a sound test as well, if you want to check that out. You have the title screen, obviously. I'm not going to go through all this. You can listen to this on your own. But yeah, that's it for Sonic Team Hedgehog 1. On to the next game. Okay, so we now move on to Sonic Team Hedgehog Episode 2 on Scratch. Wow, this is just... So, if you thought that one episode was enough, I had to make an episode 2. Well, just because I felt like it. This one has less views than episode 1 does, only by 8 views. This game wasn't that great. It was still alright. Nah, it was not alright, it was just complete shit. There's a lot of comments here, really bad ones. Same deal as before. Let's hit that green flag. Now, I used Sonic 2 Game Gear music for the first one, but this one uses Sonic Chaos music. And we actually have a better menu theme this time. Wow, it's just the same menu as before. Let's play the game. Oh, and this is the updated version. You get a main story and an extra story. It doesn't really matter. There's no progression system in this game. You can just go straight to the extra story and win. But we'll just go to the main story. Oh yeah, we have pages of levels now. It's basically the same stage select except the different levels. We have Underground, Wing, Fortress, Hidden Palace, Death Egg, and we also have True Area 53 from Sonic Advance 2. They're all ripped names. All the Scratch games I made had no original zone names. They were just taken straight from other games. Let's go Underground Zone Act 1. And that is loud as hell. Alright, it's Marble Zone, but with Underground Zone music. So I don't know why I didn't use... Same deal as Lava Reef from the first game. The only real difference here is that I've changed the sprite and it looks better, I guess, but damn, that... And has the same poor cropping as the original. There's even a black line across the stage. Same with episode 1. When I made that. But alright, let's just move on. Let's pick... Fuck, I'm not gonna do Underground Act 2, it's just taking this long. Wing Fortress with Shadow. It's just one act this time. Moved under the ship. What great programming. Now, because there's no actual fall physics, you die if you touch the bottomless pit sign. Because this game is poorly programmed. It wasn't as good as the, It doesn't get any better here. Same exact boss as the, other game. As the original game. Wow, that was a short level. If you thought... this was featured as one of the games on my, on this year's April Fool's video I did. Along with 2 other games. I'll get into this later. Alright. Hidden Palace Zone. This is the hardest zone in the game, boys. Watch. How hard was that? Is this harder than Ninja Gaiden, the hardest game in the world? Is this harder than any game you've ever seen? I sure hope not. Oh, you can even do this. The game is that glitchy. Oh my god. I didn't mean to exploit that. Alright, we'll go Death Egg. We'll do the final boss. Because the thing is, you can't pick Shadow for this zone. Shadow's final level is Death Egg Act 1, which I think is really good. Oh, we got X music from Sonic Advance 1. I love this zone. I'll chill out here for a bit. Jump around. Nah, fuck it. Same boss from Flying Battery, just jump on him multiple... He doesn't attack him in any way, there's not even an explosion shout. Now here's the best final boss ever. The Death Egg robot that shoots a shit ton of lasers at ya. And he's got like 60 HP or some shit. I don't know how much HP he actually had, but I was sure as hell proud of this at the time. You can just keep jumping here, and there is no strategy in this at all. All you just do is hold the jump button and keep jumping to win. It doesn't attack you in any way. Oh yeah, those lasers do kill you though, so you gotta be careful. And this is Sonic 4 music I took. And I remember I took the extended version that was like 30 minutes long, and it's still on my hard drive. I still have all the songs that I downloaded back in 2015 on my current computer's hard drive. That's impressive. And those are the best lasers you've ever seen. Just look at the quality. Rest assured, this was officially endorsed by Sega. But they just didn't know it. This is how amazing this series is. How amazing the Team Hedgehog series was. And how creative too. Wow. This is the hot shit right there. Game of the fucking year. This was also made in 2015, by the way. Let me just check the date on this thing. Alright, created same deal as last time. I'm going to show you the extra story now, because I feel like it. Truth, Area 53 Zone. Once again, you can only play as Sonic. It's Super Sonic versus Super Shadow, basically. And you have Supersonic health because there's no rings. But all you can do is just this. It's basically like the ring system. Look at that. That's amazing, man. All you just gotta do is keep tapping the button. Oh, and look at that sprite. I didn't even... Yeah, I didn't even bother to change the colors of all that sprite there. Isn't that the easiest extra boss you've ever seen? But this was the first extra boss fight I did in the series. Originally, the original update didn't have that. I also remember making an alternate music edition, but March 9th, 2016. That was when I republished it. I accidentally unpublished it and then I republished it, but it was back in 2015 when I did that. But yep, that's just Sonic Team Hedgehog 2 for you. Episode 2 for you. That's, they're both pretty bad, alright? Now, let's move on to the next game because I'm just getting really tired of this shit, to be honest. Alright guys, this is the next game in the series, the third in the Team Hedgehog series, and ironically it's called Sonic the Hedgehog Team Hedgehog 2 instead of 3. It's called Team Hedgehog 2 because episode 2 was just part of Team Hedgehog 1, alright? Now, this one was definitely a lot more popular than the last two games. It was definitely a huge improvement. And we got 2 remixes here too, not bad. This game came out... This game was released February 1st, 2016. And, yep, this was the first game I made out of many of 2016. Because I made the most games in that year. Alright, let's move on. Instructions there if you want to play them. And, let's click the flag. And listen to this music. It's actually good. But what's not good is still the compression. It's still shit. I made this game within, like, a month. And I was pretty proud of the result. Oh, what do we have now? An options menu instead of sound test. Oh yeah, sound test is an unlockable thing. I'm actually proud of that options text because you have passwords and all that. Profile name, it detects your username, and you can actually delete it. You can actually save your game, which is pretty cool. Oh, what do we say? We only have Sonic. So we have Sonic, Shadow, and Blaze. Okay, so this is Sonic and Tails' story. Alright, so we have Angel, so you only get 2 levels each. We're gonna play as Sonic for the first level. Now what's funny about this is actually a lot better than the, than Sonic Team Hedgehog 1, both episodes. This controls a hell of a lot better, I'd say. And there's better gravity and shit. One flaw is that you have to, like, release right to move to the next screen, otherwise it doesn't work. But yeah, that's pretty cool. And what do we have? We have a better looking signpost there. And results music. Although that's hard to see. It says, act clear, click fake to reset. Now the funny thing about this game is that... You know how there's like 2 characters per story, right? I actually didn't realize it was taken from this, but that was the same thing that Sonic Auxiliary did. I kid you not, this was before Sonic Auxiliary had the guts to do that. Oh yeah, now we have a Chaos Emerald. So you can get Chaos Emeralds from Act 2 at the end of every zone. And yeah. Let's do a bit of Tails, shall we? Yeah, that's a bit loud. I'll turn that down. But yeah, anyways, you can actually pick Tails, and it affects Sonic's story, but... I mean, it's an alright game, but still kind of shit, but... This was definitely one of the better games I made back on Scratch, ironically. And that sprite definitely looks a lot better than the one I used back in the other episodes. No explosion sound though. Now the bosses occur at the end of every second zone, so yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to play through the whole game straight off the bat, because this is going to take a long time. So I'm going to enter a password. You can actually enter passwords in there, and they're in the game instructions. Generate password, I don't know what I was doing putting that in there. Probably from Ultimate Flash Sonic. But yeah, it'll ask you for the password, and there's 4 passwords. Shadow Story, Silver Story, Sound Test, and everything. So just get the one that says unlock everything, because I don't feel like unlocking everything right now. But yeah, now we have a complete game save. So now we've unlocked the final story, Shadow, Silver. We'll do a bit of Shadow, Volcano Valley, and Shadow's support character is Rouge. Now, it's funny to note that Knuckles isn't in this game, nor is Rouge is in this game, but not Knuckles. It's funny. Nor is Omega in this game. In fact, all of these characters in this game that are playable come back in Sonic Auxiliary. All of these characters come back. Oh yeah, and because I thought that it was a good idea, I made Volcano Valley repeat again, except with a different background, because I thought it was cool. I still think it's kind of cool, and it uses Tails Nightmare music. Although I don't really like the compression of the tiles there. This is like the 3rd time. Oh, different results music. This is like the 3rd time me using Hot Crater tiles. The 2nd time was in Sonic SX, and the 3rd time is in Auxiliary as another level. But we'll pick Silver. And now the funny thing to note is that Silver's the unorthodox story, because Egg Rocket only gets 1 act, but Egg Utopia gets 3. I'll do a bit of Egg Rocket because I feel like it. And we'll pick Blaze, because why not? I like Blaze. Yep. The only difference here is that in Auxiliary, Blaze is the main character, not Silver. But here, Silver's the main character. Because I brought back all these characters from this game into Auxiliary, plus 4 extras, and they were Mighty, Espio, Knuckles, and Omega. They were the other characters I included. And it uses S-Factor music, this level. I'll play the final story once I finish this one, but I'll just show it off for a bit. And it just repeats itself. It's like Volcano Valley, except with a different background, because now we're in space. Yeah, let's go to the final story to see what that offers. Chaotic Space, that was taken from Sonic Pocket Adventure, and this is Sonic Generations music. And look at what we have. A ring counter. Rings. But yeah, it's this guy from Sonic 3. And you switch characters, which is really cool. I actually plan to have that mechanic in Sonic Auxiliary once I get to doing the final boss. But yeah, just letting you guys know that Sonic Auxiliary, the whole 2 character system was taken from this game. I was originally supposed to take it from Sonic Rivals 2, but now that I think about it, it's actually derived from this game. Because I actually got the idea to do that. But unfortunately, this is the one with the most playable characters out of the 5 games I made for this. The other 2 had 3 characters. But, yeah, just... Anyways, I think you get the gist of this boss. You just hit the nose and then you hit the green thing. I'm not going to show the whole thing. But yeah, that was Sonic Team Hedgehog 2, guys. And yeah, that's it. I'm just going to move on to the next game when I get there. See you guys. Okay, here's the 4th Sonic fan game I made out of 9. Alright, hopefully this goes all good. This one's called Sonic Team Hedgehog Return of Dark Gaia, although this is technically called Sonic Team Hedgehog 3. Now, it only had one remix, and this was made 19th of April 2016, so like 2 months after the third game came out, after Team Hedgehog 2. This one got quite a bit more favorites, but not as many views, unfortunately. This one, unlike the other three games, I should say, this one has side-scrolling where the other two games did not. They were screen-based, but here there's actual side-scrolling in this. And there's also lives in this. Before, you only had one life and you died, but here you have like 5 lives. And the thing with this one is that there was a demo version and there's the finished version. This is the finished version. The demo version only had one stage, but that's it. Alright, GG, man. Alright, let's click the green flag and play this son of a bitch. Oh, we have an intro too. Sega! Oh yeah, Sega! And keep in mind, that is actually still my old YouTube banner. Damn, I gotta change that sometime. But anyways, let's get into this game. Sonic Team Hedgehog, Return of Dark Gaia. Pressing spacebar right now. And I was actually proud of that main menu transition I did there. Really, really proud of that. Now, let's get into the modes. There's 1-player mode, 2-player versus, storyline. You get to read the story. I'm not going to do that. Options and quit. Options, like Team Hedgehog 2, there's a password system. And I'll enter that later on. I probably won't play the final story. We'll see how we go for time. But enough rambling, let's go into 1-player mode. Main story and final story. I think I've unlocked everything. Have I? I think I've unlocked... No, wait. There's a glitch. There is a glitch. You have to, like, beat everything first. I guess when I was coding, I didn't have time to change everything again, so you have to format data. Yes. And press space to go back. And yeah, now it's unavailable, we can't pick it. Alright, so Splash Hill Act 1, and the only playable character once again is Sonic. But compared to the last game, I've halved the amount of characters. So before there were 6 playable characters, and now there's only 3, and it's just Sonic, Tails, and Knuckles. And this is the only Scratch game I made where Knuckles is playable. So, yeah. Splash Hill Zone from Sonic 4, eh? And it's even got the Tails Nightmare music. We even have a timer now, and I'll show what happens when you die. Yep, see? You lose 1 life. And I was pretty proud of the timer too. I was really proud of this game. Although it's still not that great. And there's a look at that signpost. And you get ranked too, that's pretty cool. And it depends on your time that you got. And every time you go through all of this, every time you click the green flag, you have to restart the entire game. And it goes through all the intro and all that. So I'm going to have to edit all this out. Okay. And now we have the boss act. And look at the bosses. They're styled off of Sonic Advance 2. And it's the same crappy sprite from Sonic Team Hedgehog 1. Look at that. And we even have the music. And it auto scrolls. I was actually really proud of that at the time. And yeah, we get a B rank again. I don't know what the time was for an S rank, but... Anyways, I'm not going to play through the whole game, so I'm going to enter a password real quick. And alright, through the power of editing, I've magically put myself in the options menu without having to go through all the green flag shit. So, let's enter the password. That's the password you need to unlock everything. You can find it in the instructions. And now we can see final stories available for the first time. Now, I don't know how long it'll be since I'll play that, but we'll see how that goes. We'll check out like 2 or 3 more stages. So if we press left, so we press right, we get a new set of stages, and we press down, we get a new set of stages. So there's 7 stages. So there's Splash Hill, Aqua Lake, Ice Cap, Sand Oasis, Rooftop Run, Jungle Joyride, Flame Core, and Alta Emerald. Okay. We'll check 1 from each of the pages. We'll check out Aqua Lake, Act 1. We'll play with Tails first. Now, originally, I was going to have Amy and Shadow playable, but Shadow's only in the 2-player mode, and Amy isn't even in the game at all. Look at that compression. Look at that awesome compression. And we get an S rank in mid-air. That's brilliant. Now, I'm going to end this out. Alright, we'll pick, like, one more stage. Two more stages. We'll pick Sand Oasis with Knuckles, why not? This is... Yeah, Sandopolis background. This is actually the first time I've used Sandopolis' background. Let the speedmen hit! No, they don't have any of their abilities, so you can't glide or climb walls with these characters. And I'll tell you something funny, alright? Flame Core, the 7th zone in the game, does not have a boss act, it has an act 2 instead. Yeah, and also with Flame Core, you're only allowed to play as Sonic. So, I'm not going to spoil it. I'm not going to play Ultra Emerald or the Final Zone either. It's another Super Sonic fight with Dark Gaia this time. I picked Jungle Joyride this time with Sonic. This was more based off of Sonic Unleashed, this game, because of the world areas and Dark Gaia. Of course, Dark Gaia is in this game. Dark Gaia is the main villain of Team Hedgehog 3. I love it. This is actually one of the longer levels in the game. I think it was like 45 seconds or something. Angel Island Tiles. I don't know where the background's from. I think it must have taken Forest background off the internet and just be happy with it. You know? But yeah, that's Sonic Team Hedgehog 3 Return of Dark Gaia. That's the end of the game. For now, what I'm going to show anyway. I'm not going to show the whole game off. It's too long. So anyways, I'll leave it at that. We'll go on to the next game. See you guys. Alright guys, moving on to the next game. So the last game we took a look at was Sonic Team Hedgehog 3 Return of Dark Gaia. But now, you might be wondering, why are you in your File Explorer, Giga? Why are you in your File Explorer, and why aren't you on Scratch? Well, this was because this game took place in between the last 2 Scratch games I made, which was Sonic Team Hedgehog 3 and 4. But here, in my Explored Games folder, no, we are not looking at Sonic Oxilary yet. We'll look at that much later. But here we have Sonic Through the Dimension Ring. This was a game I made back in Game Maker. This was the first Game Maker game I ever made back in 2016 as a 14-year-old. I don't think I was 14. I don't even think I was 14 then. I think I was still 13. But yeah, I made this back in Game Maker 8 and then I converted it into Game Maker Studio 1.4 when I first bought it. And I still have it, by the way. This game was never released mainly because I never knew how to release stuff like that back then. And also I had to recover this game from my old hard drive because like it was one of those lost games. I have a few other Sonic lost games on there, but I'm not going to show them off. This one's the most important because this is the first Game Maker game I ever made. And I released this year as part of an April Fool's joke. And I'll probably re-release it for like a couple of weeks just so you guys can play it. If you missed April Fool's Day, you can just check it there. But here we go. This was like, you know, really poorly programmed. Let the cringe begin, guys. Let me just change my window because of how it works. Level 4.exe is what it's called, by the way. Look at the title screen. Just have a look at it. You can see it's a stolen GIF of Sonic from Super Smash Bros. Brawl. And look at the background, it's just poorly oriented. There's no press start text, no logo, no nothing. You're just going to have to take my word for it that this is Sonic Through the Dimension Ring. I don't know why I called it that. Probably it's because you touch a giant ring at the end of the level. I don't know. But let's go on and move through. Press enter. Alright. Green Hill Zone, apparently. Look at the creativity that went into this game. Look at how beautiful it looks. And I just glitched the game. I'm gonna have to restart. This game is so glitchy. But what can you expect from a game that's poorly programmed by a 13-year-old in Game Maker? I've seen other guys do better than this even for my age at the time. Honestly, man, this is just piss poor quality. No, it's not piss poor quality. It's absolutely amazing. And I even say in the instructions, I think if you press F1, if you press the F, does F1 do anything? Or is that, you know? Oh no, it's just for Game Maker A. But the instructions say you have to hold down while rolling, otherwise you'll unroll if you let go. That's just bad programming right there. This was taken from wrecking programs, but I never knew nothing about Game Maker back then, which is a professional game making tool, and you can definitely see that the quality with these Game Maker games improved after this. They started with Sonic SX and then later with Auxiliary once I made that. Alright, that's that level done. Now we're on to Techno Base Zone. Look at the tiles. Don't you think that is the most creative shit ever? Brown blocks with white squares around them. And look how amazing the background looks. The background looks absolutely amazing. Scaled up. Really good in Game Maker's room scaling thing. The shield looks amazing. The rings are scaled to perfection. Everything about this game is perfect, man. There is nothing you can't say about this game. I absolutely love it. And that HUD glitches like crazy. And it was taken from the Chaos Revival engine in Game Maker 8 when I wanted to get a bit of inspiration to make this, but I just wanted to see what I could make. But the result is even worse than Sonic Team Hedgehog Episode 1, alright? And that was a scratch game. At least with that game, I was working on a very, very limited and almost unusable engine. Almost unusable program. But with this, I mean, the only real excuse I have is that the game is that it's my first Game Maker game. I mean, we all start somewhere, right? But this is just appalling. I've seen other guys do a better first job than me. Lagging the game out. And we're in Hot Creator from Sonic Advance 2. That's just awesome, alright? And remember what I said back in Team Hedgehog 2 that Sonic and Shantae was the second game to use Hot Creator graphics? I was actually wrong. It's actually this game that did it first. Oh, what great design there. You can just jump off the block there and just fall right to your death. And there's no way of getting out, so you're going to have to jump to that ring there. And here we're in Emerald Coast Zone. This is the last zone of the game. And whenever you win this level, the game will crash and throw up an error. And we haven't had an electric shield. Look at how the sprite I think it's slowly animated. Let me just see. Yeah, it's slowly animated. I thought it doesn't animate, but it does, but it's slow. And it's piss poor too. Honestly. And don't you think these tiles are so unique for every stage? I mean, look at the quality that went into making this game. The quality shows. It really shows. Yep, and the music glitches out. Hopefully I can speed through this zone. The graphics look amazing in this game. I swear to God, they look awesome. Whoever made these graphics is an absolute genius, because what great design there. I think that's a bottomless pit there. I'm not going to risk myself though, because, you know, and there's no sound effects either. At least even in Team Hedgehog 1 there were sound effects there, but here there's none, because I never really knew how playing sound effects work. I do now, but back then I didn't. And here we reach the end of the game. Look at it. When we touch it, you can't see it on screen, but you get a code error. Move into the next room after the last room. Fatal error for Object Sonic Correction Gold Ring. Okay, Object Gold Ring. Alright, so that's the end of that piece of shit. Never touching that game ever again. I swear to God. Let's just go back to my desktop. Alright. There we go. That's going to be it for that one. We'll just move on to Team Hedgehog 4, alright? This game is absolutely disgusting. I absolutely am appalled with the quality that this game brought. Anyways, I'll see you in the next game. Oh my God, that is enough. Absolutely enough of that disgusting game maker bullshit mess. Ah, my God. Let's move on to Team Hedgehog 4 in Pursuit of Mephiles. Now, this was the last Scratch game I ever made. This was the final Sonic game I ever made. And this is the only one that's not finished. But it's got a decent amount of content. It's got 7 whole zones. And boss fights too. And as you can see here, I'm even still active on the website. I don't make games anymore here, but I said that I've been dead for about 2 years. It's 4 years now, because this comic was made 2 years ago. And I've moved on to better fan games, and I've even linked my Game Jolt profile, which is pretty cool. There's a lot of comments on this. We'll just wait for this game to load, and we'll just take a look at the instructions. Because this game is actually more of a breakthrough, because this one actually has rings, it's got better stages, better acceleration, better everything. And you can actually play as Super Sonic in normal levels, but you got to unlock him first. I even have an activity log here. And this was taken from Jab Jab 2 for the engine. Alright. And if you don't know that music, I'll turn it up a bit. It's actually Sequoia by Lucas Park, this music. It's from, what's that game called? William and Sly 2. I've even used it for a pitched down version of the song for a beta title screen in Veredilia. But we have options, same options as in Team Hedgehog 3. This is a really basic menu. I'm not that happy with it. Like, it's just a red background with the text main menu scrolling. And we have story select, so we get Sonic, Shadow, and Silver. So finally Shadow's back. And Silver's back from number 2. And we have a total ring count as well. This one was more based off Sonic 06. And you can even see the Sonic 06 loading screen on the bottom there. Enough rambling, let's get into the game. And you actually have a spin dash move now. It's the basic controls. And you press the Z button to jump instead of A. Probably because I use the Z button for my Game Maker game. Can you roll? And you can actually collect chaos emeralds along the levels. That's how you can do that. Leaf Forest Zone. And there's even parallaxing backgrounds now, but unfortunately, what's really dumb is that I didn't change the tiles for the stages, because they were taken from the engine that I used. So unfortunately, I couldn't. I was a dumb kid, and I didn't know that I could just import them. When I did that for the other 4 games, so I don't know why there was. I don't know what the excuse is for me not doing it here. Okay, that's Act 1 of Leaf Forest done. Now we'll go into Leaf 2, Act 2. The tile cards look a lot better too, but oh, you can even take damage and lose rings, but you can't get your rings back. Pretty sure it's impossible for Scratch to do that. Now, each character can play through like 2 to 3 zones. So Sonic plays through zones 1 and 2, Shadow plays through zones 3, 4, and 5, and Silver has zones 6 and 7. I'm only going to play a glimpse of it because this video is getting way too long already. Broken spike there. You have to set the position of it, where the spikes go, because this is Scratch and we're only limited to like a 480 by 360 display. I forgot what it was. Wait, what? That's a bit of a glitch. shouldn't we be in Ice Paradise now? Alright, so I made it to the goal. Let's see if it actually goes to Ice Paradise. Okay, there we go. It does go to Ice Paradise. So Ice Paradise is the second zone in this game, and it's the last zone for Sonic. And Sonic actually has a standing animation now, which is really cool. Because if you have a look, see how cool is that? And I think I imported the sprites myself. So if I could import the sprites myself... Oh, and you can actually get extra lives in this version. In this game. Now what you have to do that is that you have to get 100 total rings basically. And you'll get a permanent life. It's like in Sonic Unleashed on the Wii. But so I'll edit it out and then we'll see you at the boss. Alright, so we should be at the boss now against Mephiles the Dark. Now there's no rings to be found in the stage. There's no rings. But this boss fight is pretty glitchy. He shoots random... Yeah, see? He shoots out a random projectile like that. And it's really badly programmed. So you're going to have to excuse me for the poor gameplay. You can do this. You can face away from him and he'll face whatever direction. He always faces what direction you're facing in, so you have to turn away from him and do that. It's really poorly programmed. Oh my! And sometimes he'll do that, and in which case you'll have no choice but to Oh wait, he teleports when you get close to him. Oh shit! I've only got 3 lives left. Alright, so I got a game over. Oh yeah, that's the Sonic vs. Darkness game over theme. And just press the Z button. Ah, that's a glitch. Alright. I'll enter the password and show off like a couple more levels. So there's 2 passwords. One to get maximum lives, and another one to get the whole game complete. So there's one there, and there's another one. Maximum lives. You get 99, basically. Reset. And now I'll have all characters, alright? I'll play a bit of... I'm not going to show off Silver because... yeah, we'll pick Shadow just to see how he plays for a bit. And then I'm going to stop the recording and move on to the next game. Alright, loading. Now Shadow, instead of a spin dash, he doesn't have a spin dash in this game. Instead, he has a Chaos Blast move. You press the X key, which I thought was pretty cool, but unfortunately Sonic's the only character with a spin dash. And Silver uses Psychokinesis abilities, which is pretty cool in my opinion. But unfortunately, the levels are pretty repetitive and boring. I mean, it's the best Scratch game I made thus far, but it's not really much to offer. I mean, there's Badniks. This is the first Scratch game for me to have Badniks, rings, and all that. But, you know, and we have different clear music. Alright, so I'm going to end the gameplay right there. So, yeah, that was Sonic Team Hedgehog 4 in Pursuit of Mephiles. And that was a pretty alright game. On to the next one. Alright, so here's the next game in the list. This is Sonic and Shantae Adventure, the Sage 2017 version, or version 3, as it's called. And I'm in my fan games folder because this is the next Game Maker game I'm about to show. Now I'm going to have this combined. This is going to be, I'm going to treat Sonic and Shantae and Sonic SX as 2 separate games, even though they're the same, alright? So this came out in 2017. I started in 2016 on this game, but still. I got a lot of negative criticism on this game. Lots of negative criticism, especially at Sage 2017, where people were saying, this is the worst fan game ever, and damn, they were right. But I'm not going to ramble on too much because this video is already way longer than it should be. It's almost about an hour long. I'm serious. Right. Anyway, let's run it. And I'm going to change my screen for this. There we go. Where was it? Okay, there we go. Now, you can actually play this game. You get a controls thing. You can actually play with the Xbox or PlayStation controller if you want. I'm just going to stick with the keyboard because let's do it. Let the cringe begin, guys. Damn, that music is so loud on my end. I want to kill myself right now. That music is stolen right from Sonic Adventure Emerald. Alright, let's press enter. We're not going to waste any more time into this. We're just going to play. We have story mode options and okay, full screen. I'm not going to turn full screen on. It's going to mess with my thing. I think I've already played some of the game already because you can see all the save files and whatnot. But hope it doesn't crash. Alright, anyways, you have a shop here. I'm not going to go into the shop because it's a bit... Because this video is getting already long. We have a hub world and... Oh yeah, I realised you have to use X to spin dash, not down and jump. What was I thinking to do that? Let's go into the first level, why not? Emerald Garden Act 1. Now, copyrighted music. It's Intensity by ATB. Emerald Garden, what can I say? This is the shitty version of the... This is the shitty version of the stage. It's got shit tons of bottomless pits and poor enemy placement everywhere. I never knew my stuff back then. And this is also the first game that I used the FGX base engine as a base. So that I could, oh yeah, you have to buy the stuff. It's in this game, but you have to buy it. This is the first game that I made where you have to, what am I saying? It's the first game what am I doing? This is the first game that I made where, I already said it, alright? And I've been using that framework ever since. Carried on to SX and eventually Auxiliary when I got into that. But yeah, you can see the stage is split into two segments. I'm trying to speed run this as quickly as possible because this video is extremely long and I don't want it to drag out. Shit, I keep fucking forgetting you have to... And in this version I think there's 5 playable characters. Yeah, there were 5 playable characters in this demo. So that we have Sonic, Knuckles, Amy, Shantae, and Sky in this demo. That's what there was for this demo, and you can just go through there. Either you can go up top or you can go down there. And I'm playing like real arse. The acceleration in this game is so bad. And I remember when Marusu played this game on his YouTube channel. Oh, there is actually a glitch where if you run too fast, you'll actually get caught up and move to the other side of the screen. A lot of people have encountered that glitch, which I never even noticed myself, by the way. And it looks like we got a B rank. There are cutscenes in this version, but you'll have to play the game for yourself, because I'm not showing it off. I'm not going to show off the boss either, because it's a shitty egg boss fight. And if you go here, you'll go to another zone. Like, there's a lava filter over there if you go through there, but I'm not going to go there, because this video... I only plan on doing like 7 minutes per game, alright? Shantae or... Sky was so incomplete, I actually took her out in Sonic SX to get fixed, but she never went in there. She was replaced by Roddy Tops instead. Let's just pick this chick. Fuck this game. Fuck this game's guts. I am embarrassed with... Oh, the air whip... The air whip doesn't even work right. Wow. I forgot this version was so glitchy that you couldn't do shit. Oh my god. And I think if you press A and D, you get items. And I think if you hold down the C key, you get to dance and have the... So you have the monkey transformation here. You have the monkey and you can wall climb and do all kinds of things. So there's the transformations. fuck?
Why do I have to listen to this piece of shit music?
I hate Shantae music. I honestly hate his music. So, this game got really popular when Mephiles Central, who's now called Cisco on the internet, made a game and ranted on how shit it was. And then one of my mates made an exposing video on the game. On him for hating on my game, and then... Oh, you can even crawl too, that's cool. And then what happened after that was... there was a bit of a rampage, and then Sage happened, and then that was when I really needed to step my shit up. I did, but a lot of people said it was improved, others like Late Fetid said that there was no improvement at all. Pretty divided. Now this game was more one-sided at the time, but this game was more one-sided. A lot of people hated it back in the day, but now a lot of people like it, and people wish that I didn't cancel it. I cancelled it for a reason, guys. Because of the because I just couldn't really work well with this game anymore. It was just poor, right? Now, old versions of this game, you were ranked on both kinds of levels, but in this version, well, in Sonic SX, you're also ranked on both kinds of levels. But what I don't understand is that while this version has a boss, while this version has bosses, Sonic SX took the bosses out because they needed to be reworked on, and I couldn't fix them in time. Alright, I think we've had enough with this game. I think you guys know the gist of this game. There's a boss at the end, it's risky, and she's pretty poor, alright? So I'll just see you in the next part where we talk about Sonic SX. See you then. Alright, we have reached the next game on the list, the 8th game out of 9, if you count Sonic and Shantae, and this to be 2 separate games. But this is Sonic Adventure SX for Sage 2018. As you can see, we're actually in a zip file now. The other version did not have a zip file, but this does. It's basically the same gist as the last game, except it's been majorly advanced. And this one was released for Sage 2018 back in the day. Still got the same... there were a lot of improvements to this version that made it better to play than Sonic and Shantae, but other than that, it's basically the same game, except remade. We'll play with the keyboard again. The title screen, well, it looks a lot better. This got overhauled, but it looks kind of shit. Alright, let's move it. And we actually get to pick save data. For this playthrough, I'm just going to pick a used save file. I'm not going to play through any old... I'm not going to play through a new save file because that's just going to ruin everything. In fact, I've taken the story out of this game, can't even select it. There's now a trial mode which you can play, and there's even mini-games which you can play. But I'm not going to show off the mini-games in this. There's a racing game and there's a gem collecting game. That's all I put in there. We have a more multitude of characters to pick. Unlike the last time we had 5 characters, we now have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 playable characters. And if you count these, that makes 9, 10, 11, 12, 14 playable characters. And as you can see, Sky is not in this version, but Roddy Tops is. I'm only going to... Now... I'm actually going to pick one of the super characters in this. I'm going to pick Super Shadow. And we'll play through Lava Filter because I want to check that out. I've already shown off Emerald Garden, but just for the record, both of these zones were remade. And yeah, this is why I want to play Shadows, because there's stolen sprites for Shadow, which I ripped from a game called Sonic Advance Revamp. And because of that, the guy who made it, there weren't even his sprites for the record, but the thing was, he banned me from his server just because I ripped sprites from his game. Chaos Spear and... Oh yeah, this is not Auxiliary where the gauge recharges. So I'm going to play through this level real quick, and the levels are a lot longer in this version as well. invincibility. Oh yeah, you have, it's jump and jump again to go super. Yeah, there's no copyrighted music for this, so I should be good. Yeah, like Auxiliary, I was more into the 08 type games as well. Ultimate Flash Sonic, Sonic FGX and all that. This one uses the engine a lot better than the other game did. There's skydiving in this version as well. You can skydive, it's all cool. Different kinds of egg pawns, which are really cool. I don't know, there's not that much to say about this, although it's just the same as Sonic and Shantae, except with a better coat of paint. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's still not perfect, but it was definitely a pretty good attempt at trying to make this game look a lot better. Definitely a much better attempt. And then people saw my improvements with Auxiliary, and that's when people started really appreciating me. I'm going to show that off later. I'll probably just, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Alright, Chaos Blast. It's the same way as Auxiliary. There's no way to, other way to explain it. Let's move down here. Oh, you're going to be careful with lava as well, because lava kills you. Oh, and I'm going to show you a secret that not many people know. Yep, this is the location of the second Chaos Emerald, the blue Chaos Emerald. No one knows where that is. I haven't put videos out yet. But I know there's still people who play this game, so... Oh yeah, we also have Dark, Supersonic and Hypersonic in this game. And the goal was to have the super forms be playable once you beat their stories. Then you beat the final story to get Hypersonic, and then you beat everything to get Dark Sonic. And I think I was also going to do Beach Shantae as well, as a new character. But, yeah, Chaos Control. Yeah, see, this level's getting pretty long. I'll probably edit it out when we get to the lava section. Alright, we're heading up to the lava section now. So yeah, this is where the lava's rising. You gotta be quick, because that lava will kill you in a single hit. And there's 2 extra lives there as well. This is the pro way to play it. I've seen a lot of people struggle with this area. Yeah, that's the glitch fixed, the signpost glitch fixed. We have a better looking results screen, although it still looks kind of muddy to me. I'm not going to show off any of the Shantae levels as well, because they're basically the same as in Sonic SX. I did not remake them in any way, shape or form. And again, A rank for that. Pretty cool. I'm not going to show off any of the other characters as well, because I feel that's enough said for this game. But yeah, anyways, let's move on to the final game on this video. See you guys there. And that's all the time we have for this video. God, this video's gone over 1 hour long. I hope you've enjoyed the whole ride of this history of all my fan games. But that's it for this video. Happy 18th birthday to me. Thank you guys for all of your support on my fan games and my career in been an absolute pleasure going through all of this. And yes, I know this part of the video is unscripted, but you might hear me stumble a little bit, but who cares anyway. If you like this video, then make sure to give this a like, comment, subscribe, thumbs up. Make sure to share this around with your friends. Join the Discord in the link in the description, and also the Twitter account. Check out the games I've made. All the games I've made are in the description, so yeah, I know I'm stuttering, but it's unscripted, but it doesn't really matter anyway. That's the end of this video, so I hope you guys have enjoyed this 1 hour long special for my 18th birthday. And with that said, guys, that's it. I'm out.
Go!